What if one of the most controversial women in the Bible was actually one of the most righteous? What if a story you thought was scandalous is really a story of courage, injustice, and divine destiny? This is the truth about Tamar, a woman God refused to erase. Tamar's story in Genesis 38 is one of the most misunderstood passages in Scripture. For generations, she has been labeled by words the Bible never uses: immoral, reckless, scandalous. But the truth is far deeper. Tamar's story is about injustice, silence, courage, and God's surprising redemption. Long before her name appears in the genealogy of Jesus, Tamar was a woman living in the shadows, abandoned, ignored, and failed by the very people meant to protect her. But instead of allowing her destiny to be stolen, Tamar stepped into a level of bravery that changed biblical history forever. Today, you're going to discover the truth about this extraordinary woman. Tamar enters the biblical record as a young woman married into the family of Judah, one of Jacob's 12 sons. Her first husband dies. She is given to the second brother, as was custom, but he also dies. Suddenly, Tamar becomes a widow, not once, but twice, in a culture where a woman's survival depended on her husband's family.
Live as a widow in your father's household until my son Shelah grows up.
Judah promises her his youngest son, Shelah, when he is older. But years pass. Shelah grows up. Tamar waits, alone, forgotten. Judah deliberately refuses to give her what the law required: security, provision, a future. In Tamar's time, a widow depended on her husband's family to protect and provide for her. Tamar was left abandoned, dishonored, and without a future. Her scandalous act was not rebellion, it was survival. She had no voice, no protection, no justice. When Tamar realizes Judah has no intention of giving her the husband he promised, something awakens inside her. Not revenge, not rebellion, but the courage to stand up for what was legally and spiritually hers. Tamar removes her widow's garments, symbols of mourning, and disguises herself, not as a seductress, but as someone Judah would notice long enough to fulfill what he owed. Tamar's righteousness wasn't about perfection, it was about confronting a man who failed his responsibility. Her plan was dangerous. If she was recognized, she could be killed. If she failed, she would remain forgotten forever. But Tamar moved with boldness, a boldness born out of injustice and the desire for righteousness. Judah approaches Tamar, not knowing who she is. He gives her his signet, cord, and staff, items of identity, authority, and family lineage. Unknowingly, Judah hands Tamar the proof she will later use to expose his failure. Months later, when Tamar is found pregnant, Judah is quick to condemn her. He demands punishment, even though he withheld justice from her for years. But then she reveals the items. And Judah says the words that change everything.
She is more righteous than I.
In that moment, Judah acknowledges not Tamar's shame, but his own. Tamar gives birth to twins, Perez and Zerah. Her story could have ended in disgrace, but instead, God lifts her up into one of the greatest honors in Scripture. Perez becomes the ancestor of Boaz, Jesse, King David, and eventually Jesus Christ. Tamar, a forgotten widow, a mistreated woman, a bold fighter for justice, is written into the lineage of the Messiah. What others saw as scandal, God saw as strength. What Judah saw as shame, God used for salvation. Tamar teaches us that God does not choose perfect people. He chooses the brave, the broken, the overlooked, and the mistreated. The truth about Tamar is this: she refused to let injustice silence her. She fought for the destiny God planted inside her. And God honored her courage for generations. Tamar's life speaks to anyone who has been wronged, anyone who has been forgotten, anyone who feels their story has been taken from them. God sees you. God remembers you. And God is not finished writing your story. Tamar proves that your past cannot stop your purpose. And your pain cannot erase your promise.